Hello, I'm Angela Wamboy, and these are the stories making headlines on Capital TV. Devolution Cabinet Secretary Anne Waiguru will next Tuesday brief the National Assembly on the attempt to steal 826 million shillings from the NYS. National Assembly Majority Leader Aden Duale says the CS was already slotted to appear before the House to respond to a query filed by Mugirango MP Manson Nyamweya on the NYS recruitment process. Meanwhile, the Director of Public Prosecutions has told the Directorate of Criminal Investigations to forward its findings on the suspected theft once its investigations were concluded. President Uhuru Kenyatta conducted a tour of the Mumia Sugar Company in Western Province, where the government has injected 1 billion shillings to save the cash-strapped firm. Following the release of the cash, President Kenyatta emphasized the need for the revival of the company not being politicized. The head of state said the government is keen on ensuring that the company is run professionally once a new management team is appointed to come up with a proper strategic plan.
Tumekubaliana pamoja na viongozi ya kwamba ni jukumu letu kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumefufua, tumeweka management mzuri, tumetoa siasa katika mambo ya kuongoza mambo ya miwa, na ndio mkulima aweze kupata faida yake na haki yake na jasho yake kulingana na yale ambayo yanatakikana.
The Nairobi County government is seeking to raise 530 billion shillings through public-private partnerships. Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero says they need the funds to undertake the urban regeneration and renewal projects within the city. He says the project will consist of 3 phases, which will involve the redevelopment of old housing estates into apartment buildings, developing high-story car park buildings, and rehabilitating medical facilities.
The Nairobi City County plans to undertake urban regeneration and renewal projects which are in line with the responsibility for urban management as vested under the Constitution of Kenya and the Urban Areas and Cities Act of 2011. The projects are aimed at improving levels of service delivery through a redevelopment of existing facilities.
In international news, Spanish police have arrested a Venezuelan vet wanted by the United States for allegedly surgically implanting liquid heroin inside puppies to smuggle the drugs into America. Police arrested Andres Lopez on Saturday in the town of Santa Comba, where he had been hiding since a Spanish court last month approved his extradition to the United States. He had been on the run since Colombian police in 2005 raided a clinic he ran in Medellin and found 3 kilos of heroin implanted inside 3 puppies, which were due to be flown to the United States once their surgical scars had healed. In the world of business, Kenya Power has signed contracts worth 3.2 billion shillings with local firms to implement 12 substation upgrades. The deal will also involve the construction of additional 33 kilovolt power distribution lines to meet the growing demand for increasing number of customers. Kenya Power CEO Ben Chumo said the upgrade projects are expected to improve reliability, contribute to reduction of technical losses, and provide additional capacity to supply power to new customers.
At KPSC, we want to take these initial baby steps. And as you can see, the number of contractors here are fairly very few. As we expand this space, we expect the number to increase. And so we are not shy about your numbers, because we know you are growing in stature and capacity. And so that even as we grow the network, we shall not only have capacity to build new infrastructure, but to be able to outsource the rest of the work to be maintained by locals.
In the world of sports, Philemon Baru will defend his Safaricom title on Saturday at the 16th edition at the Lewa Conservancy in Isiolo County. The 2011 Porto Marathon winner will be seeking to win the men's race for the 4th time in a row after clocking 2 hours, 51 minutes and 31 seconds to claim a three-peat last year. 1,400 participants from over 20 countries are expected to participate in the event that has the 42-kilometer, the 21-kilometer and the 5-kilometer races, with prize money of 150,000 shillings for the full and half marathon winners. And that's a wrap-up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboy. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/TV. And make sure you subscribe and like our YouTube page at Capital FM Kenya.